Now we present Google. Some say Google is God, others say Google is Satan. Sergey Brin. Google is one thing that everyone knows. It has even become a verb. Google this and someone will look it up. But Google wasn't always an internet powerhouse. It was originally called Backrub and it was very slow. It didn't have all the other applications it has now. It only had emails sent to its users. Some people love Google, but some people believe that Google is causing major problems. And now here's a clip of our interview with Rod Milstead.
Do you know anything about how Google was created?
So it was started by two gentlemen, Larry Page and Sergey Brin, and they were not the first folks to try and create a way of cataloging the internet, but they came up with a way that was very quickly recognized as being better and more accurate. And so that's how they got their start, was just trying to build a better search engine. And then, as we all know, that very quickly, in internet terms, evolved into looking for the other things online that we would like and we would benefit from. And they have a really solid track record in terms of success, except, interestingly enough, in the areas of social media. If we could get all the Google Plus users, the four of you out there, to raise your, oh, good job, okay. But that's the thing, their one effort at social media, Google Plus, has not been successful. They had one before that called Google Wave. They killed it. So it's interesting to see Google have a lot of success in many areas, and then in very few, they really do struggle.
Google was a huge success in the world. It quickly grew from a new internet tool to a worldwide phenomenon. Google made people think about things differently and gave people access to things that people would have never seen without it. But every system has its flaws. Although Google has gone wild and almost everyone loves it, there are some changes that could be made. And now here's another clip from our interview with Rod Milstead. We asked him, how do you feel about Google?
Away. What are we giving back to them? And that's true with, again, any social media platform. It's not just Google, it's Facebook, it's Twitter, it's Snapchat. They're using our data, where we live, what we do, what we put on our to-do lists, what we take pictures of, what we share and find interesting. That is data that they can then churn back and either resell directly in some cases, or they can use that to better target advertising and services to us. And sometimes things that are customized for us sound awesome, right? But on the other hand, how much do we want to give away from our online life or our non-online life just so we can get things for free? And I think that's a question people are starting to ask more about Google. If I remember correctly, their original company motto was "Don't be evil." I don't know if "Don't be evil" is still their company motto, because some people feel they may have slipped away from that a little bit. But Google is still incredibly useful, as evidenced by the fact that I don't tell people to search for something. I say, why don't you Google that, as millions of other people do.
Google has made positive and negative impacts on progress and humanity. Based on the article, The Google Effect May Be Good, May Be Bad, they talked about how people nowadays are not as good at remembering things as they used to be. Some people call it the Google Effect. People have decided not to remember information they gather on the internet because they know they can always go back and search it up again. But some people support Google with everything they do because of how accessible and easy they have made everything. Google has made everything in one spot for people to use. They have Google Drive, Translate, Calendar, Hangouts, Gmail, Chrome, Wallet, YouTube, Finance, Shopping, News, Contacts, and more. They made everything in one place to make it more accessible. Google has made many changes in our lifestyles, but those changes are for the better.
Google is love, I say. Google is life.